Hello, it's Deanna here from Aspect Astrology, and welcome to my overview of the upcoming new moon in Libra. Before I go further, just wanted to let you know I've selected the September recipient for my free mini astro reading. So if you would like a free mini reading, subscribe to my email newsletter, and not only will you get all the latest astro delivered directly to your inbox, you'll also be in the running to receive a free personalized mini reading conducted via Zoom. So I'm selecting one subscriber each month. Head to aspectastrology.com.au or to the link in my bio. Okay, enough of that. Now, we're in for a bit of a ride, a rather potent energy shift beginning with this new moon in Libra, which is going to occur at 9:40 p.m. October 6th in Australia. So when we think of Libra, we usually think of that harmonious, peaceful, loving energy of the sign that rules love and balance. And it's true, this is what Libra rules. And similarly, with the new moon, we're offered the opportunity to set new intentions in alignment with the sign's energy that both the sun and the moon are in at the time. So on a personal level, we could be thinking that this new moon is going to offer us an opportunity to set or reset our intentions around relationships. And it's true, this is an excellent intention for this particular new moon. However, we also need to be really aware this time of the accompanying aspects and influences occurring around this particular new moon to really understand and I guess harness the energies as productively as possible. So to begin, we need to set the scene of the energies coinciding with this new moon. So we've actually had up to 7, including Mercury, of our celestial bodies in retrograde motion, meaning that they appear to move backwards in the sky. And symbolically, I guess in a nutshell, this sees us all, I guess, focus more reflectively, inward looking. Of course, most of us have had no choice while we've been in lockdown, and particularly if you live in Melbourne, in the most prolonged ever lockdown city. Despite this, the energies have been more internalized, offering us, I guess, the opportunity to delve deep, work within ourselves, and less able to harness the really outward energetic principles of the planets involved. But from October, this is all going to change. We're about to really embark on an energetic domino effect of the planets now all moving in a forward motion. So from October the 6th, the day of the new moon, the dance begins with Pluto stationing and then turning direct on the same day. So Pluto's been retrograde since April this year, and Pluto is in the sign of Capricorn at the moment, which rules our structures, our rules, our governmental bodies, and of course, collective responsibility. And while Pluto's retrograde, we're more likely to internalize these ideals and principles and think, I guess a lot of us have been thinking about the establishment and its meaning, and especially as they've been making so many interesting new rules on our behalf. But now Pluto, as it begins to move forward again, we're likely to see the impact of Pluto on these areas even more. Pluto rules power, control, and of course, transformation. So we could really see an acceleration of power plays, control dramas within our governing institutions, and equally the public's reactions in response. So Libra is a sign that rules justice, fairness, and the law, and seeking to ensure balance and equity are in place. But with this new moon, we could really see an accelerated collective energy for justice and fairness. And in combination with Pluto, it could become a little messy and rather intense. So this new moon is also opposing Chiron, and that's going to significantly focus on bringing up any wounds that we've been holding on to and healing any injustices we may have felt. And then Saturn turns direct a few days later on the 10th, followed by Jupiter on the 17th, Mercury on the 18th. So we're literally in a trajectory of fundamental energy shift, one that I think we're all going to potently feel. There's been so many polarities that we've been witnessing all year, and I think they're really going to come to a head, but we will be moving forward in one way or another. Now, on a more personal level, and to work with the new moon, there are a couple of really critical considerations. So the sun, the moon, Mercury, and Mars are all in the sign of Libra together. in opposition to Chiron, which is the body of wounding and healing. So this is going to accentuate the fight for fairness and justice personally as well. So with Mars here, we might feel as though any injustices that have been done to us primarily via our past relationships, we need to heal. And as it's a new moon, we can use this energy to set intentions of how we wish to be treated or how we want to treat others in the future. So I guess suppose there are imbalances in your current or past relationships, and there could be wounds that you're still holding on to. If that's the case, then this is the time to set new boundaries for the future and ignite new ways of participating in relationships and new ways of communicating more clearly with others. It's also a time in which we can take charge of negotiating what our future relationships should and could look like. So wherever we feel any imbalance or injustice in our lives, this is the period that we can work towards finding a new balance. Traditionally, it's said that when Mars is in Libra, it's supposed to be in its fall, meaning it doesn't actually function as well as it could. But I actually think that these interpretations were written so long ago that they're not really considered modern society. And for now, we really do need to work hard for our partnerships. To me, Mars in Libra is the relationship counselor, the active negotiator, the diplomat, working hard to balance both sides of any perspective. So therefore, if you need to set any new intentions around how you negotiate for yourself or for others, this is a perfect time to do so. It's also a time to think about seeing and understanding both sides of any situation. So with so much polarity around us, taking the time during this new moon to give energy to other people's perspectives can be an excellent way to work with this new moon. We don't have to agree with them, but finding some peace and acceptance is what it's all about. And finding out where your life might be out of balance. So what can you do to bring more balance into your life? Libra is also so much about seeking emotional imbalance, seeking harmony, particularly during emotional imbalances. And one way in which Libra brings serenity into their lives is by bringing beauty into it. And this is also an excellent new moon intention. You can start some new creative projects or do anything that brings you beauty and calm into your life, whatever that might look like for you. Beauty with it brings a sense of calm. So buy or cut those flowers, get them into the house as a representation of beauty, calm, and inner peace. Libra's reputation for indecisiveness also stems from their propensity to see both sides of any situation. Now, this can drive some of us crazy, but their decision-making process really considers all options. And equally, we can use this principle to help us consider all our options, especially if we're at a crossroads and need to make any kind of important decision. So in true Libran fashion, we can write down all the pros and all the cons, meditate on it during the new moon, and hopefully the decision will come. But we might want to just be aware that there's also a tricky aspect happening at the same time with Uranus. So we do need to ensure that we don't react too quickly or dramatically. We're going to feel this really great energy shift significantly, and we could feel a bit excited, a bit impulsive. So rather than acting too quickly, it might be worthwhile just waiting a few days after the new moon to act, making sure that you're still happy with what you've decided. Because with this energy, there's potential for unexpected events or things to come up from out of the blue as well. And that might be especially so in our area of relationships. It could manifest as a tricky squabble or miscommunication. So just be aware of that as well. But as we pass from this new moon, we're going to feel the energy turn again when Saturn goes direct on the 10th, Jupiter on the 17th, and Mercury on the 18th. And these are going to be really significant days to manifest or enact our intentions and move forward after this new moon. I hope you find some balance and harmony and peace and beauty and love and all those beautiful new moon Libran things, and set some beautiful intentions around these areas of your life to take you through to the next full moon, which is going to be occurring in fiery Aries on the 20th. Now, this is going to be a really interesting time as well, because we're going to have that really fiery moon moving forward energy after we've had all these planets go direct. So this is a really important new moon to set some intentions that we can bring to culmination in the next full moon, which is on the 20th. Oh, there's a lot there. Please let me know if you've got any questions, or please send me a DM, email me at diana@aspectastrology.com.au if you've got any questions. Remember to subscribe to my email list, and more importantly, remember to be kind to yourself and kind to others, and I will see you again soon. Cheers.